Today's guests in conversation with Marilyn Weston are proud sponsors of From a Woman's Perspective. To reach Marilyn and her guests, visit the program's website, marilyns.ca, or call 416-504-6777.
Now Darren Farwell of the Farwell Group joins us so we can learn more about investing for our future tax efficiently. Good morning, Darren.
Good morning, Marilyn. A word that we've been hearing a lot lately, inflation. Inflation is defined as a general increase in prices and fall in the purchasing value of money. Well, today I want to find a silver lining in this word inflation. And I'm talking about inflation because, well, we've been hearing a lot about it lately, really since the start of this year. Hearing it and feeling it. Feeling it in the grocery store, feeling it at the gas pump, feeling it at restaurants, and even when booking vacations. The price of stuff has gone up, and in some cases, way up, which means the dollar that you saved from last year buys less goods this year. That is, the purchasing power of your dollar is lower. And of course, that's not good news. So the central banks, like the Bank of Canada and the U.S. Federal Reserve, are aggressively trying to curb this inflationary trend. And they're doing it by using a very heavy, blunt tool called interest rates. They're raising interest rates, which of course makes things more expensive for people borrowing for things like mortgages and line of credits and even financing a business. So in summary, we're experiencing higher costs for goods, lower purchasing power of your dollar, higher borrowing costs, and that's a lot of not good news. So, Darren, where's the silver lining? Well, if you happen to be a saver, there is some good news. There's a silver lining. As interest rates go up, you can earn more on your investments. I remember times in 2020 and 2021 that any cash in your bank account was literally earning 0% interest. And GICs, even 5-year GICs, were paying less than 1%. But with higher interest rates, that's changed. You can now earn respectable guaranteed rates of returns. And these returns are particularly attractive in registered accounts like RSPs and RIFs and tax-free savings accounts because you can earn that interest income each year tax-free, whereas a non-registered account, interest income is taxed at the highest marginal rate. So we're now buying a diversified portfolio of GICs for the low-risk part of our clients' portfolios. And we're earning 3.95 to 4.65%, 100% guaranteed, no volatility in the price going up and down with the market. So that's a nice rate of return, a big change on what we've been getting historically. And again, it's 100% guaranteed with Canadian Deposit Insurance Corporation protection up to $100,000, and that's why we diversify, so we don't own more than $100,000 in any one GIC per person. The strategy we use in our low-risk portfolio, this one that has GICs, we call it risk-off, is to ladder the GIC maturities to maximize returns over time. And if any listeners are interested in finding out more about our GIC and risk-off portfolios, feel free to call. We have a presentation about laddering GICs that you might find useful. So that's one silver lining, higher guaranteed returns for savers. Here's another silver lining, an alternative investment that also pays an income guaranteed by the Bank of Nova Scotia and the other chartered banks. They're called Canadian Banks Structured Products. Along with GICs in the low-risk portfolios for our clients, we can add Canadian Banks contingent coupons that now pay more than 8% per year, paid monthly. And this is still a little known, but tried and tested way to earn much higher interest income. And the return is higher exactly because all of the volatility out there in the world and in the stock market. So there is a silver lining for savers looking to earn a higher return on their investments. We have access to much higher guaranteed rates than we did a year ago. But you may, in fact, have to move pretty quickly because the forecast is that 1 to 2 years from now, guaranteed rates will be lower again. So as the saying goes, get them while they're hot. And as I mentioned, Marilyn, you always give out my phone number, and I encourage people to call, get a list of those guaranteed return maturities, or even call just to get a different perspective on what's going on with guaranteed investments these days.
Well, I call you too, Darren, and thanks for taking my calls. 416-863-7501. That's 416-863-7501. If you want to learn about higher guaranteed rates and make your money work for you tax efficiently, a conversation with the Farwell Group will give you a good idea of what you can do and how soon you can do it. Again, 416-863-7501. Thank you, Darren. I look forward to learning more from you next time.
You're welcome, Marilyn. It's always a pleasure. Bye for now.